For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler. It's time for the first edition of the Shane Brown Show here in 2023. Currently joined by Wheeling University head wrestling coach Shane Brown. And Shane, you guys are back from the break. Talk about this break and kind of how you guys used it to get ready for this 2023 portion of your schedule.
Yeah, the guys getting home and taking a little bit of a break, it definitely feeds that hunger. They get to take a rest, they get to, heal some injuries, and then, the need to come back and get back on the mat's big.
And what does this do for your guys, that little break? You had a bunch of tournaments in the beginning of the year. What does this break do to kind of help them in their progression?
I think that it definitely enhances a few things. They get to sit back and think about past matches. They get to think about, what do they need to work on, things like that. A lot of them go home to, some of their home wrestling rooms, and then they get to work with, like, old drill partners, things like that. And I think they get to feel that difference from college to high school, kind of a difference.
And before that break, you guys headed towards the Midwest Classic. Talk about that tournament and kind of what you guys learned from it and how you're going to build off of it.
Yeah, I think it was a real big eye-opener for us. Our guys are young. They're wrestling a lot of older talent, so with that, obviously, there's going to be some learning curves as opposed to guys who are, junior, senior starting. They've got 2-3 years under their belt as opposed to our guys who are young and learning and, kind of seeing where they need to enhance certain things.
And having such a young group, what does that do for them getting to wrestle those more experienced guys? And how does that kind of teach them so they can take that and then grow from it?
I think it's fantastic. I think that it definitely gets them to see what they need to really dial in on. And they get to see the difference between, okay, this is a guy who's had this much experience, this many matches, and you can compare yourself at an early level and kind of mature yourself quicker.
Currently joined by Wheeling University head wrestling coach Shane Brown. And Shane, you guys come back with this Purple Raider Open here on Sunday. Talk a little bit about this tournament and kind of what you're expecting.
It's a good one to come back to. We're going to see all different divisions. I expect them to kind of just knock some rust off, redial in, and get back to the basics on focusing to get ready for the next couple tournaments at the end of the year.
And talk a little bit about this stretch run. You have a couple more tournaments before the MEC Championships here at the end of the month. Talk about the preparation for that and how you guys are kind of approaching this conference run.
Oh, yeah, it's grind time. So, like I said, with this first tournament, we'll knock the rust off, quote unquote. But, these guys are still ready to go, just off of the break, I guess, giving them the opportunity to get back on the mat, get the mat time. But it's from here on out, we're going tournament to tournament to tournament, and it's going to get them ready for this, postseason.
And finally, talk about some of your goals for your team as you head into this new year and kind of how you're approaching it.
I would say as far as goal-wise goes, I want to see everybody do the best that they can. Like I said, they're young. They're going against a lot of talented, veteran guys, and I want them to be able to take this and let it mold them and progress them as much as possible.
Thanks, Shane. Good luck this weekend. Can't wait to see you out there.
Thank you very much.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler.